about making sure, Drex doesn't slit Blink's throat.
I won't slit his throat.
Anybody like to scrutinize that for me?
I don't have a scrutiny. I already rolled a 1 on
To
my
be fair,
evaluate.
the only people who can scrutinize that would... Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. Go on. Just ignore what I was about to say.
Alright, there we go. Just
It's irrelevant.
No? Okay.
No
Does
one,
anyone
okay.
have scrutiny?
Fine, I'll scrutinize it.
I don't
Because
have scrutiny.
Because
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't have
realized that I
so-
have scrutiny.
I can roll it at a 20 if you'd like.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, we'll see how this works. Nope.
You believe her.
Good. I'm dead.
It's probably not going to.
Yeah, you're dead.
There's no way.
What
Why would
damage
she
could it
ever
do?
do it?
Can I roll it as well?
No?
No? Okay.
I look at
Anyway.
her and I'm like, yeah, because slitting his throat would not be a good idea for anybody.
No, not really.
She agrees.
Hmm.
Well, those of you that can actually see.
You can all see he has a glow lamp
Oh, okay.
in his hand.
Okay, well, the first order of business, we need to find a defensible position because we don't know how hostile this terrain is.
Flint, by chance, did you see Eamon's body?
I haven't seen it anywhere.
Here, let me see the glow lamp. I'm going to see if I can find any sign of...
You
I-
can't
you know,
give it to
it's-
you. It's a
it's-
flame in his
Oh,
hand.
Yeah.
In that case, Slate, stay... Point the light where I tell you to point it. I want to check around real fast, see if there's any sign of a struggle or, like, blood or anything.
You do that.
Okay. Like to stay about arm's reach away from Flint? It's the last
I would like
time
to
you
draw
led
my gun
somebody
now that
away.
I'm done being a ninja.
Okay.
So that's what? Awareness, perception...
Sorry, one more time. I was reading something.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of ignoring what you were doing.
Well, thanks, bro. But no, I want to look around the immediate area, see if I can find like signs of a struggle or a blood stain or anything like
Right.
that.
Yeah, that'll just be a perception test.
Gotcha.
Won't
And
that be
then
search?
No,
Or-
because he's not searching for anything in particular. He's just looking in general. Search should be like, I found a struggle. I would like to try and find like a weapon or
Oh.
something like that, or something hidden.
A lot of close calls today.
You don't see anything. In fact, it's almost odd that there is not even unsettled dust besides what looks to be Flint's footprints and now the group's footprints.
I would advise we be very, very careful from now on. Whatever took... Shit, what was his name again?
Good?
Eamon.
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 Whatever took Eamon...
Eames.
Eames.
I combined his two names.
Yes, you did. That's talent.
It is
Either way,
Eames.
whatever took Eames did so without a trace, and that worries me.
Well, we all know you have a keen eye for these things.
Well, I think whatever the case is, we should all be back here in 12 hours, just in case.
I'm sorry, are you planning on splitting up? That didn't work out so well last time.
No,
Fuck that.
in 12 hours we come back to the spot where we were supposed to meet Eames.
Okay. You have any way of remembering how to get back to this spot? Or where this spot is?
I can make a crude map on my data slate.
I can do the same.
So we make a
But it's
crude
not going
map.
to track our progress.
That's good. I will.
You're going to
We
measure the
can't
paces?
go far, but I can leave hollow wafers.
Do we have anything to mark the walls? I feel like that would be easier.
Like I said, we didn't stock for this shit.
You didn't stock for this shit, Joanna.
That's
Never.
you have chalk? Because if you don't have chalk, that means you didn't stock for this shit.
I have an auto quill.
Will that write
Okay.
on walls?
How much ink do you have for it?
Just what came with the quill.
You could
Look.
mark a couple of walls.
Look, we all
All
have
I care about
knives.
is marking the wall directly under the fucking vent. If I can find that, I'm good.
Look, we all have knives. Let's just mark it up.
Actually, that's
Or
a
it's like
really
steel,
good
right?
idea.
What are we marking?
Well, I've got a mono knife.
Plascrete, lots and lots of plascrete and steel.
Will a mono knife work on plascrete?
You can make scratches in it, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
all we really need. You don't need to like cut through
Not
it or
deep
anything.
scratches, but you can make scratches.
Enough
in
that
it.
we'd be able to notice them, right?
If you're looking for them.
Oh, all
What about scratches filled with ink?
perception tests.
You don't have a lot of ink, but you could do
that
one.
shit.
Just the one?
Mercury.
That's,
Probably do
I
just
don't
one.
care. I'm gonna mark a giant fucking X and put some ink in that X.
Ah, whoa.
So-
Not a giant fucking X. An X.
Did
All right.
Mercury by chance keep that charcoal bird of his?
That
It's
would
not
have
my
worked.
backpack if that's what you're asking.
Gross.
No, he
Where's all
threw it
that
away.
wood? We'll just leave a log every time we turn a corner.
Good.
Whatever. I'll mark a giant fucking X with the knife.
You fill half of the giant fucking X with ink.
Well, I'm just marking enough of it so that I don't have to pass like a perception check at a -30 to see it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you use,
Alright.
use up all the ink to make sure you would be able to see this X.
okay.
Alright, who wants to lead the way?
I guess I'll take point.
Where do you want to go?
Well, what are my options?
North, south, east, or west?
And
Oh.
Dennis.
We're at a
Dennis.
cross section?
No, you can just go in any direction. You're in like the middle of an area. You're in like a courtyardy kind of thing.
Richard, I require a map.
Sucks.
Map.
Sucks. Sucks. Welcome to role playing.
Yeah.
Unless you're in combat, you generally don't get a map.
Want a map?
One of
us
us
should
should stab Joanna. Hint, hint. Stab.
I suddenly don't
Use her
feel
blood
safe
as a
anymore.
marker.
Ellen?
I feel like that would work. We could just leave limbs every time we turn a corner.
Yeah,
How
fingers.
many limbs do you think I have?
Fingers. Fingers.
Could well, then we can only turn 7 corners.
Yeah.
Forget the toes.
Yeah, we could use toes.
Oh yeah, I really feel safe now.
All right. Well,
We could just prick Joanna's finger and have her mark things with blood. She's got
Yeah.
a lot more blood than I do ink.
How come I'm the one bleeding?
What else do you have to offer the party?
Not stabbing you in your sleep?
That's my thing. Also,
Hey,
I
you-
can see you right now and you can't see me.
Hey, you don't own it. And yes, I can. We have Slate's glowy thing.
Fire in his hand.
Yes.
Fire
Which-
which emits no heat.
Alright.
Yes.
But I can oddly change the color of for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Wow.
it suits your whim, in case you just want some mood lighting in the grim darkness.
hey baby, turn that
Mm.
light. All right. Well, let's head northeast.
Alright,
Okay.
you head northeast. Now what do you want to do?
I don't really know what we're looking for.
It's good. It's a good way to start. Anyways,
I have no lay of the land.
See if we can find a way up. Up seems like a good idea.
you can see from Slate's the psychic flame that Slate is projecting that you are in an enormous cavernous cityscape, that all around you there are levels and levels of metal and plascrete cascading up into darkness. Though in the deathly air no one stirs. The inside of this great forge is actually uncommonly cold compared to the desert. All noise, save small movements, echo and reverberate through. To your north, you see what appears to just be a large tower going up like the outside wall basically. It arcs up and asymptotes with the forge wall. Towards the east, you can't see far enough. It all just fades into darkness. To the south, you see a few small structures. Beyond that, you can't see into the darkness. And to east, I believe, is what I haven't done yet. To the west, you see more tall buildings that go up maybe a story or two.
So, what's the tallest, most accessible thing I can see?
The tallest was the one to the northeast, right?
The structure directly north of you.
Okay.
Which goes up into the darkness. You can't see its top.
About how far away is it? Can I just, like, gauge it?
Well, you.
Is this something we all saw, or?
No, this is something that their night vision allows them to see. It's very faint in your night vision, because your glow thing only lights up a dozen or so meters. It doesn't let you see very far, unless you overbleed it. So, Merc and Flint, you guys see that.
Would you guys like to share with the class?
Yeah. So to our immediate north there's a tower, which is probably going to be our best bet so we can see the most. Everybody
Well,
knows high
Our vision
ground is
still.
good.
Just because we're high up doesn't mean we're going to be able to see more. Not
Yeah,
necessarily under
had-
these conditions.
but if we have the high ground, tactical advantage.
I suppose a good question at this point in time is, are your intentions still to pull stuff out of Graia, or just to survive until the the vent opens again?
Survive till we hit the 12-hour mark. If Eames doesn't meet us at that 12-hour mark, we decide what to do from there, because as far as I know, he's our only way out.
Fair enough.
So, we either head north to the tower, head east into the, I guess, small buildings. They're not super exciting.
What was to the south again?
And there's a couple of structures.
Okay.
And then out,
Nondescript.
Yeah, that's too far. You can barely just see kind of like...
Okay.
There are obviously block of structures and then darkness.
Alright.
Well, based on what they're saying, could I do a common lore tech to see if any of that stands out?
If you're looking for tech priest stuff, no, none of it would stand out.
No.
It all kind of just seems legit to you.
Mm.
Hein,
Ain.
hein, hein, hein.
what was out to the west again?
Nothing. Just darkness. Floor and darkness as far as your eyes can see.
Okay, so to the north we have the tower. Out to our east, we have some
small
buildings. To the south, I have no idea, and to the
They're
west, I
structures.
have no idea.
Yeah, there's a sparse amount of structures to the south. And to the west, you have no idea. It's just darkness.
Alright, I'm with you, Flint. I say we just head for the tower for now. Right now it's the most obvious thing, and we can use it as a... No,
It's a good defensible
I've changed my
position.
mind. We should head to the buildings to the east, and we can use that tower to the north as our marker. We should be able to find that from anywhere around here.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm done.
That might be a good call. Let's find the tallest building we can out to the east. I just
So-
want a rooftop that I can see over everything.
So for the record, Richard, we dropped straight down and like we're still right there essentially, right?
You're pretty close, yeah.
Okay. Well, because you said we were like in the center of an area. So where's the wall that I marked?
It's just a building.
Oh,
You're near
okay.
structures.
Okay. Just making sure, because I thought we had dropped down into a hallway, and then you said no, giant open area. So. Okay.
Now you basically dropped into like an alley that opens out into a courtyard area.
Okay. That was all I wanted to check on. So, yeah.
Alright, so we head out to the east then.
Okay.
I'll take point.
And I follow up at the rear to make sure nothing sneaks up on us.
You guys walk for a few minutes and eventually come across a few multi-storied structures. They are very, very simple. No adorning features. One of them appears to probably be a living quarter. The other one is indiscernible from the outside.
Right. Flint, you want to head in? See what we can find?
Yep. We're gonna take this easy. We're gonna take it nice. Check your corners. We're gonna clear room by room.
It's just the two of us.
Actually, before we go in, cool. Still sustaining.
Okay.
So, Slate, Joanna, Drex, we're leaving the three of you out here. Watch the entrance. Make sure we're good. We'll call out if we run into anything.
Gotcha.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
As they
Alright.
entered the door, Slate takes a Sinitius test.
Ooh. Straighter.
Yep, straight test. Alright, so they enter the door, and I assume you guys are going to close the door behind you, but are you guys going to leave it open or not?
Leave it open.
Yeah, they're watching, so we're
We're
gonna leave
breaching
it open.
and clearing.
Yeah.
Alright, so yes, they enter through the door, and Slate peers into the warp. Through the haze of the warp all around you, you peer up and see a small speck, a pulse of life. You look down, and your stomach churns as you see a mass of brilliant energy that threatens to blind you. Is it moving? There, in the center. What is that burning so brightly in my eye? You cannot tell. It is unlike anything you've ever beheld.
And that's all for Slate, right?
That's all Slate.
Could I discern if the thing that was above me was in that tower?
It was not.
I'll be back in just a minute while you guys do this.
Okay.
Hmm.
He's gonna masturbate real quick.
I guess so. To change
That's
the
why I
angle of
tipped the camera up.
below us, you say? Okay. Then I guess I'll turn to Joanna and share that with her.
Her and Drex.
I don't know that Drex feels comfortable around me.
No, but they feel comfortable. She feels more comfortable in the light than not in the light.
I guess. Fine.
Also, she is kind of depending on you for survival right now, so
That's true.
yeah. So the way I see it, she's got to deal with it.
Good.
Making assumptions again, Devin?
Oh,
Worked
not
out very
assumptions.
well last time.
Anyways,
I'm making statements. She's gonna have to deal with it.
so you're just gonna tell Joanna and Drex what you saw?
Yep.
Okay.
Because they're in the room, so.
Oh, they're in the.
We're outside the
They're
room.
outside the building. Anyways, which building of the two I listed did you guys want to be entering?
The taller one.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the nondescript or the...
I think it's only 2 stories though. Right?
Yeah, they were both
Neither of
only
them are
two stories.
massively tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one of the two-story buildings do you want to enter?
Yeah, was it
Nondescript,
nondescript or
or the one that looks like it's probably for housing?
Mm, let's go housing first.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, you walk into the building looking diligently checking your corners to make sure nothing lives. You can hear the slight chitter of vermin upstairs. Inside this plascrete structure, there are 4 very simple walls and a very simple roof. You can see cots, tables lining the main area, and a staircase in the back leading up.
And that was all just the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's safe to say that the bottom floor is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Clear and essentially empty. Right?
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
can-
I'm clear.
Same.
Good to move up.
Let's go.
You guys walk upstairs and behold a small, albeit oddly laid out, kitchen with many little contraptions within it, and more bedding on the outskirts of the room with a fairly long table in the middle.
If no one's been in here for hundreds of years, I doubt anything held but check the kitchen.
Yep. Okay, I move into the kitchen.
I'm following him.
Guys want to use search?
Sure. Can only one of us or both?
Well, one of you with a +10 from the other one.
I've got a 41.
You.
Do you have search trained, Mercury?
Nope.
Then it's a +5.
Aw, Mercury. That's-
Well, you find some canned food.
Yes.
Check the expiration date.
4 millennia ago.
This place was only locked down a millennia ago, so I feel like that's kind of weird.
The gross incompetence coming off of the Empire right now.
It's okay. Little did
One
you
tech
know,
priest was like, nah, it's good.
they're very cheap. Look, they
Okay,
blew all the
so-
money on the forge, man. Calm down.
So all we found was canned food?
Yes, all you found was canned food.
Okay. Hey Merc, I got some canned food in here.
Look any
Hopefully-
good?
Hopefully still edible. I don't know, we'd have to pop it open.
How many cans did we find?
Merc, roll 1d10. You find 9.
Alright.
9 1-kilogram cans of food.
Those are some fucking hefty cans of food.
They really are.
Alright. You have a backpack, right? How much more can you carry? I suppose that's aimed at Danny as opposed to Flint.
Yeah.
Because Flint wouldn't be like, I can carry exactly 5 more kilograms.
Let's see.
Now what you would say is, hey, you think you can carry this?
Yeah.
Role playing.
What is my maximum carry weight?
I don't know, what is your maximum carry weight?
Well, how do you, like...
Do you have
There's
3
calculate it.
toughness and like 3... No,
There's
you
a
have
page. Hold on.
I have 4 toughness, 4 strength.
Does anyone want to look up that carry rate page?
on it. Movement, climbing.
I feel like I used to have this written down.
movement. Here we go. So that's a bonus of 8, so you can carry 56 kilograms.
Oh,
You
fuck
said-
yeah. I
You
can
said
carry all
40
that.
toughness and 40 strength, right?
Well, my bonuses are 4.
Yeah,
That's
that's all
yeah,
that matters.
so
Okay.
you can carry 56 kilograms.
Should probably have that marked down. in
Yes,
your
I just
character
marked
sheet.
it down. Yeah. Well, I'm currently carrying 29 kilos, and my max is 56, so yeah, I'll be able to carry all that in my backpack.
Alright, I can carry like 2 or 3 of them if you want.
Okay, and we can always divvy it up among everybody.
Yeah,
So,
except for Slate, who has no bag.
right. Well, I can carry his.
They're kind of like a little satchel thing.
Okay, well, have we cleared the entire top story?
Yep, you've cleared the entire building.
Okay, is there a window I can pop my head out and say that they're cleared to come in?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I do so. I walk back into the kitchen. I plop my glow pack down in the middle of the room.
Alright.
I'll motion for them to go
I-
in first.
Yeah, okay.
They have-
Zach, you're cutting
So
out
we're gonna go
real
ahead and
fierce
have-
right now.
Good. It's great. It's my favorite. Let me know when that stops.
Alright, it sounds like it's better now.
Yeah.
All right. It's excellent. So, anyways, before they get up, I say, we can have Joanna taste test everything.
Wait, what?
No, it's okay, you didn't hear that.
I chuckle and say, seems fair.
So now you're all in the top story of this nice little housing building, I guess.
Well, we got a ton of canned food.
The question is it still good?
Well,
Looks fine.
canned, so I mean,
Well,
Probably
yes,
lasted
but
good
cans
decent.
don't last forever.
they
I
last
don't see
damn
any
near
signs of
forever.
botulism, so we're good.
Well, someone pop one open.
And
Alright.
regular knife, pry one open.
Alright. Roll a perception test plus 20.
Cool.
I
Does-
do not
does
look at the
involve
can for the record.
sex.
Still plus 20, because the other two will.
That-
I don't want to help.
Is that to me or? No.
Yeah, you open it and are hit with an odd aroma. You're not quite sure what this is. It appears to be some sort of stewed, kind of cream-based food.
Ugh.
There you go.
If anyone else wants to try this first, you can feel free. As I go and set it on the counter.
No thanks, I don't care for corn smut.
Cornholio.
Good. So, now what do we have?
Can I use a survival check to see if it's edible?
Or, not gonna. Yeah.
Roger using logic and shit over there.
It
I
is
know,
food,
right?
yes.
But do I know if it's edible?
It's food.
Like, it's not gonna make me sick.
It's not what edible means, that's what potable means. Edible means you can eat it.
You know? Well,
It is in fact food, and you know it is food.
Play the GM's game, Roger. Is it potable? Is it a potent potable?
it's actually not something I can do with survival.
It's not. Survival's basically like, I found this berry. Is this berry edible? Nope, poisoned.
Well,
Alright, so what would
I'd
we
stick
know
my
if
finger in it, look at it,
it rots off?
and then put it in my mouth.
So now that you're missing an index finger, what do you want to do? And you put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
My God, does this taste delicious. Rich, full, creamy, meaty flavor.
Meaty.
Meaty.
Green cream.
Cream fraiche.
So how's
Tastes.
it taste, Flint?
Amazing. This is probably the best thing I've eaten in like a long time. And then I just
The question is, do you want to eat the rest of the can?
unless you guys want some,
There are other cans.
we should save those.
How many cans do we have?
9.
Oh shit, I thought we had more than that.
Well, I mean, each can is a kilo, and if we pop open a can, there goes its shelf life.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah,
don't
but
pop
it-
this one open and then eat it like a day later.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it. Earlier, how much would a kilo? I mean, from earlier, how much does a kilo feed? In terms of number of people.
Well, it also depends on what you're eating. Like a kilo of
Yeah.
bread will feed a lot more people than
Okay, let me put it to you this way. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds.
But we're talking about over the whole day, since you guys only ever eat a meal a day.
Yeah.
That's not true. When we eat the ration packs, it's 3
Well,
meals
yeah,
a day.
it's spread out, but we're basically doing it like you eat a ration pack. We're not making tests, or like, we're not describing each time you guys eat the meal.
Yeah.
But no, and especially if it's creamy, that's going to mean it's on the heavier side. Fuck it, let's just eat it.
Alright, good. So, 2 of you can eat it, and it will be your full nutritional value, besides water, for the day.
Well, I'm fucking scarfing on that thing, so I'm one of the people who eat it.
Okay. Who else wants to eat it?
Because I was
we have any
bold enough to try it
matching
first.
Dibs.
Any what?
Matching cans. Because you said we have 9 cans. Do we have of the
The
other
labels
8?
are worn off. They're just metal.
They're just metal.
They're stamped metal.
Alright. I pull out one of the other cans and pop it open.
So who else was eating with them?
I am.
Okay.
Ronnie's calling me.
So you pull out the other can and pop it open?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll perception.